Oh, good morning. I apologize if I look very alien-esque. I've just woken up, so my eyes are all puffy and, oh god. I'm also hungover as balls. I got a massive headache. But anyway, right, the PS5. The reveal was yesterday. It was very... I can't decide if it was really, really good or very underwhelming, you know? I'm kind of in the middle because I really enjoyed it when I was watching it, you know? Oh, there's always cool new games. And the reveal itself, as you can see in the bottom right, bottom left, whichever way you're looking at it, I guess. It'll be the bottom. It'll be the bottom right for you, but technically it's my left. I can't explain it. This thing's weird. The PS5 itself, the design looks really, really cool in my opinion. And I love the way that they've gone for that whole, you know, digital version. Excuse me, for people who don't really use, like, I don't buy discs, for example, but I'll probably still get the disc version just in case I watch a DVD or something, to be honest. It doesn't make any sense to just get the digital one. But yeah, the design itself looks great. The controller looks amazing. I fucking love it. Now I'm stuttering right now, but I really, really like the design a lot. I think it looks great. It's just my kind of thing. It looks kind of space-agey in a way. Why is my chair going lower? Do you see that? That's like going lower. That was weird. Yeah, I think the design looks amazing. I prefer it to the Xbox One for sure. But that's it for the design. Anyway, when it comes to the games and the reveals and all that stuff, it's weird because Sony kind of took the Xbox approach this year. Usually it's Microsoft that go, oh hey, we're all about the fucking games. Here's a trailer, here's another trailer. Then they just keep showing trailers and trailers and trailers at E3, right? This year, Sony have kind of just done that instead. I mean, even the talky bits in between were very, very short, which I really enjoyed. And I'm glad that they just kept throwing content out there. However, my only gripe with this PS5 reveal is they showed a lot of indie games. Like, a lot of, and stuff that looked like it was indie games, you know? And it just didn't show off the power or what the PS5 can even do. I think the only thing where we even got a kind of, oh hey, look how good the PS5 is, was Gran Turismo. The graphics on that looked pretty insane. But that was the only game where I fully noticed the difference. Ratchet & Clank, I mean, that looked great, but it looked like the one I played on PS4, to be honest. And the fact that it was loading in these different, like, that's what I'm saying. It kept skipping between different worlds, right? Different dimensions. It was loading it instantly. So I'm guessing, for me, that showed, oh wow, it can load this whole world instantly. That's really cool. That was really all we got to see of the power of the PS5 and, you know, how fast it can load stuff. But I just feel like, you know, it's the only games I remember the Demon's Souls remake. There was some, like, odd platformers and bits and bobs that look kind of cool. Resident Evil 8. That looks really cool. Ratchet & Clank as well. They had a few platformers, didn't they? The robot platformer. And there was another platformer they had. Shit. Oh, the Sackboy one. That looks sick. That looks really good. So that looks really fun. But they also didn't even show any of the VR stuff. Like, I love the VR. I think the PSVR is great. And I'm surprised that they didn't really announce that. Or be like, hey, we're working on VR stuff. Because that seems like it's a big focus for Sony at the moment. So I don't know, it's weird. It's kind of like for example, this could have been a PS4 show. Do you know what I mean? If they literally said this, let's say this was E3 last year, they said this is all just PS4 games, I would, you know, even now if they just said, yeah, this isn't the PS5, it's just PS4 games, I'd be like, okay. It didn't seem like what's the point of owning a PS5? At least with Microsoft, they showed the dashboard and they showed the console, you know, and they were like, hey, you can load up your game and it does this, then you do this, and there's the little bits and bobs you can do on it, which are very, you know, that's the whole point of next gen, whatever. Sony have just gone, here's some games which look almost identical to PS4 games. There's a console, no price either. So I'm kind of a bit half and half on the reveal, like what makes the PS5 different to the Xbox apart from the exclusives? Because, I don't know, I mean, for me, I guess it's different because I always just buy every console. I've never ever been part of the console war. Maybe when I was a bit younger, like 15, 16, I always went for Nintendo. Just because I love Nintendo stuff, like, you know, Zelda and Mario and all that shit. I'd always go for the GameCube and the Wii. Although I bought a 360 because GTA 4 came out and I was like, I need to play this. I love GTA. Because my brother would always get the Sony stuff. He'd always get a PS1, then a PS2. But he didn't bother with the PS3. Or the 360. I think he was in a different country, that's why. Whatever, I don't know why I'm telling you about my past there. But my point is, like, ever since then, I've never been a console race, console war kind of guy. I look at them as different things. Which, again, like, the PS5 and Xbox Series X have definitely gone completely different routes. I feel like the PS5 is very... We've got loads of exclusives with better graphics. This is next gen, this is PS5, bada bing, bada boom. Whereas Xbox Series X has gone for the route of, you know what, everyone can play anything at any time, and it's more accessible. I know we want everybody to play 360 games, Xbox One games. It's just kind of got that whole all-in-one package, whereas PS5 is a bit more like, no, we're next gen completely, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. I actually kind of like how different they are. I think the PS4 and the Xbox One don't really have any differences apart from the PS4 having VR. And absolutely nailing it when it comes to exclusives. Xbox, like Microsoft had no exclusives really, apart from Gears 5, which was, it was a good game, but not the best. You know, oh my dog wants to come in. Come on, boy. Come on then. So there's that. What I'll say about the exclusives. Yes, that's what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, the Microsoft exclusives. There just wasn't that many of them. The Sony absolutely kills them in that department. Sorry. See, I can keep that in. No cuts, gotta keep it more real, yo. Like with my doggy there. Hello. God, I'm going off topic here, aren't I? So, yeah. PS5, the reveal, I don't know, I just feel like it didn't show off what the console can do. And I know it's only like the first time we're seeing it properly in the games, and you know, but I expected a bit more. Like, Horizon Zero Dawn looked exactly the same as the first one, really. I mean, I've only played that game for like 20 minutes, I will be completely honest, but I kind of feel like they needed to have a bit more. They needed to be like, look, here's God of War. Here's maybe a new Crash, I don't know, like... They needed a little bit more, I think, because they showed so many indie games. They showed some weird, like, Toby Fox-esque 2D anime Tumblr game. Which, you know, I'm not going to judge until I've played it, because it might be pretty good. But, I mean, I was watching with my brother, and he was like, what the fuck is this? Like, it doesn't... I don't know, and there wasn't any gameplay for that either. It was literally just an anime cutscene. It was like, okay, I mean, fine if that's for that community, that's fine. But then, you know, you got that game, the guy who made Octodad, and that Octodad's a great game. But the trailer they showed for that Bugs, whatever it was, didn't look that great, and the graphics were really bad. So it's like, why are you trying to show this off? You don't need a trailer for this on the PS5 reveal. I guess I feel like they should have stuck to, I don't know, stuck to the AAA games or the AA games, but they showed a lot of indie games. I'm an indie developer, and you know, I'm all for indie games. I want indie games everywhere. But I also feel like if you're trying to show off the power of the PS5, you need to, yeah, have AAA games that have amazing graphics and can show what the thing can do. I don't think Bugs Feast, or whatever it's called, is gonna show what the PS5 can do and the power that it's pushing. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm going with this. Like, I don't think that game is the game that's gonna show how fucking amazing the PS5 is. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. At least they did show a lot of gameplay there, which is great, unlike the Xbox One. So, as a whole, though, I'm pretty excited. I did enjoy the reveal. I did enjoy the show, and that's the main thing, isn't it? I enjoyed it. I mean, for me, the things I'm most looking forward to is Resident Evil 8 and Demon Souls, because I'm excited to play Demon Souls Remastered. That'd be great, remake rather. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to this whole next gen anyway. Like I said, I'll be buying all of them. So I don't have like a preference or a race war type thing. I like all the consoles for different reasons. If I'm honest, the Switch is the best console right now, in my opinion, because that. But then again, it all depends on the situation. Like, I have like 4 docks. I have one at the office, one here, one upstairs, and I've got a spare one. So for me, if I'm downstairs, I'm like, I want to lie in bed now and play my game. I just take it up, plonk it in bed, go. So it works for me because of that aspect of things. Plus, if I go around like my girlfriend's house or something, I can just take it with me, set it in her dock. That's what she fucking said. And like, you know, just put in the lounge and just give out the little Joy-Cons to the family, whatever, and just play a 4-player game. Like, it's so much easier than me bring in the Xbox and bring in all the wireless controllers, and then I got especially the PS4. The PS4 is a fucking nightmare. Because the problem with the Xbox One right now and the PS4 right now is that they're like computers. So it's like you have to wait for them to shut down, then they have to boot up again. It takes goddamn ages, man, especially on like low power mode like I have. Plus, my Xbox One X, there we go. Getting confused the names out. My Xbox One X, I can't play COD or I can't play any game in 4K because it goes, the fan goes mental and it cuts itself off after a few hours. And then if I try and turn it back on, it just turns itself off after like an hour. So I haven't even been playing my Xbox One X, so I have to play my original Xbox One. So I don't know, I really hope the next gen they fucking sort that stuff out. That's what I'm more looking forward to, where I can actually play games properly in 4K without my console gonna blow up. You know what I mean? The PS4's okay, the PS4 Pro's okay at the moment, but it overheats a lot. I don't know, man. Okay, right. Yeah, final thoughts. PS5 looks great. I really like the design of the console. All the memes are pretty good as well. Loving it. It looks like it's gonna be quite big though, quite a big console, which I don't really mind. Yeah, I'm happy with it. The show was good. It wasn't incredible. They could have done a few little things better, in my personal opinion, of course. But as a whole, I'm excited and looking forward to it. I hope they just release a price soon and actually, like, you know. I estimate it's going to be £450. Don't know how much that is in dollars. 500 and something. I think it's going to be £450. And I think the Xbox is going to cost 390 or 400. So they'll kind of they'll put 39999. They'll undercut it a bit, I think, personally. But we shall see. Right, leave a comment down below. And yeah, I might go back to bed, to be honest. I'm knackered.